Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new episode of my City Skylines Let's Play. So, in the last episode, we started building a small district that's based on Brooklyn, and we already got a new story from Hollywood fan. And I think it was so good that we can take it for this video, so I will tell it right ahead. And in the background you can see that we're expanding our downtown, and we now have about 10k people living in our town. The Springville district, or better known as the Old Town or just Springville, is the most oldest large settlement in the region. Springville was a village about 10-15 years ago with only 1,250 residents at its peak. In the 1970s, the underground oil was found a few kilometers from Springville, creating a rush of industries and workers and oil companies, resulting in a boom of construction in Springville. In just 5 years, it turned into a bustling town from a small, peaceful village. The demand for residents was ever increasing and resulted in the building of such crowded multi-storied buildings like the West. Springville rapidly expanded in the last 10 years, rather known as Springfield, and soon became a metropolis and the second largest city in Easterland. Yet today Springville is very famous. It's a point of culture, history and the heart of tourism for Springfield. The Arnold Swag Fire, this museum, and the even famous trademark of Springfield, the historical City Square Plaza and the St. Ronald's Church, are the main attractions of this district. So I decided to choose this one just because it's such a great story, and it just bounds me to the thing that we can do oil companies and we can even get this bigger. So this was under the last video, and I thought I could do the museum for this episode, but I didn't come to this point because I haven't found a good building for this. But we will come to this point, we will place it. And a plaza we can also build, but this won't be in this episode too, because right now I'm just figuring out how large the city will be. Later on in a live part of this video, I will say that this one will surround the whole downtown that we have in just with the skyscrapers, and this also will be like this. So we just have the story of Springville that is just connected with the downtown later on. Also, I'm thinking that we can get something like some other small villages included in this one, just with some historical buildings and so on. So you can see in this video how I'm getting ahead with this town, and we're expanding and trying to get it look organic and yes, not so crowded. So I think I will leave alone with the cinematics for now. This will be for about 10 minutes, and later this one you will see the live part from me talking a bit about the thing there. Okay, so thank you for watching to this part, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please show it to me with a like. I appreciate it, and it means a lot to me to get likes for my videos because it encourages me to make more. So yes, thank you for watching, and hopefully see you in the next episode. Bye. Hello to the live part of this video. So in the time lapse you have seen until this point, we built this area here, and yes, in this live part I want to talk a bit about this area. So you can see we are based off right next to the nuclear power plant and our other small village there. And this will be basically the beginning of the downtown that will be here in this area. So I was thinking I can take this downtown up the whole way to this highway here, so I can fill all the space with something like areas like these, because I think they aren't too like high and they aren't too like, they are a bit curvy and hilly, and the hills, I mean the houses aren't that high. They're having the perfect height to have a good view about them, and I love this. Also here you can just like see all the different heights of the buildings. They are so cool. And they are just like fitting in perfectly there. Also this part of the city is kinda messy right now because of all the parking. I will disable parking in every street here, because there are too many cars parking there for my opinion. Also something like some parts that I already like designed a bit more is this one small here, with this small like parking lot and the playground for the kids. So I love this one because it's looking so cool. Also here we're having another small park. This one is just basically a walkway, and yes, this fits pretty well in here, and this gives a nice, like, it splits the areas into parts, and this looks amazing. Also you could have seen this like traffic chaos that we had. I fixed this with this one street again and a new one, and there is like partly no traffic there. There are some cars coming, but not too much. So I think this area turned out pretty well. We just like have to go until this point. There I think I want to have some industrial areas and lower buildings, and then there it will connect with these higher ones, as I said. And I think this was it from the live part. And well, it is there when you're asking why are there so much trees, to hide these ugly spots there. And yes, so there we have our pretty well used thing. What are these cars? I think they look pretty ugly. SCB Ford Transit. Yes, I will delete this one, because they're looking kind of strange to me. And yes, oh, there's a lot of traffic here. So yes. Also, I think I want to say thank you, and I want to inform you I have a Reddit page, and I will link this down below. There are always some pictures before I'm uploading the episodes. So there you have something like a small sneak peek for the video. And yes, thank you to watch also this part of the video, and bye.